Yo, what is up, guys? This is Chase Oliver 68 here for you fans, for the people. If you guys did not watch the ARNN breaking news, I promised I'd be doing a WrestleMania 28 review, and I'm going to be doing one. I said it was going to be posted Monday, but then afterwards, I was thinking, fuck, it's Sunday night. What am I going to do on a Sunday night, especially when I have school the next day? So most of my friends probably left already. They enjoyed the show. What did I think about the show? They're casuals. I was watching with a bunch of casual people. I wasn't watching with smart marks like myself. They pretty much enjoyed the show overall. I think a lot of people were like, yeah, great show. So, for me, what did you think? We'll find out in the WrestleMania 28 review by Chase Oliver 68. My final video on this channel for all you fans out there. So, WrestleMania kicked off with Sheamus and Daniel Bryan in the World Heavyweight title match. And this match went 18 seconds. This is what they do to end Daniel Bryan's world title reign. You have him lose in 18 seconds. And the funny thing was, Daniel Bryan was fucking over tonight. That was for sure. You saw the crowd, you saw the fans. They had a bunch of fans had the yes signs and everything. So I can't explain the whole match to you because it was stupid. Daniel Bryan goes, kisses AJ, Sheamus bro kicks him, and that's it. Sheamus is new world champion. Now I'm happy Sheamus won the world title, but the way he won it, why? That doesn't do anything for Sheamus. Just makes Sheamus look ultimately super duper strong and powerful, like kind of like John Cena in a way. And Daniel Bryan, it hurts him a lot. To have the shortest match in WrestleMania history, I mean, that's like the ECW championship status. I mean, that was just pathetic. And now it just makes me have that worry of fear that Daniel Bryan will end up being irrelevant, and that's not what I want to see. I'm sorry. Daniel Bryan is a character that I would like to see be a champion again at a certain time with a better build. You don't do this to a guy that you need to use for the future, and that's what pissed me off about this. But overall, whatever. Next up, it was my hero and yours, Randy Orton. It was his birthday today, guys. Did you guys send your tweets to Randy Orton? If you guys didn't, fuck you. No, not really. But seriously, Randy Orton's birthday today. And he was facing Kane. And WWE broke the golden rule. You can't have Randy Orton lose on his birthday against Kane. So overall, what did I think about the match? I thought the match was pretty good. I know many people are going to be like, oh, this match was slow, boring. I actually enjoyed this match. I thought it was a pretty good match. I was surprised Kane won, but, when I was looking at it and thinking through my head when Kane won, once again, I was surrounded by casual fans tonight. I was kind of being a casual fan tonight. I was enjoying myself. And Kane, winning, it kind of didn't really piss me off because I was like, Sheamus is now your world champion. Kane is your next best available heel on the roster. Unless you want to feud, Randy Orton and Kane to Extreme Rules. But Kane is the next best available heel. Makes sense to me. I'm fine with it. So, Kane winning, awesome for him. Gets a nice big win at WrestleMania. Well deserved. So, yeah, pretty much good match. Next up was the Divas Tag Team title match. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to shit on this match. I thought this was decent. I didn't think it was terrible. Like, I know many people are going to be like, oh, this was terrible. I kind of, had fun watching this match. It wasn't, terrible. It was just, kind of, meh. I thought Maria Menounos did an okay job in that ring tonight. Nothing too special here. It's seriously, when you buy the DVD, just skip this shit. It's not really worth watching. But, hey, if you like to see some Divas action, go right ahead. But, yeah. And Eve Torres will play a role later tonight, which I don't know why. Next up, we got the Intercontinental title match between Cody Rhodes and The Big Show. And I can already see it now. The videos of people going, this is the dumbest idea ever. I'll explain it later. Big Show, he won the IC title. The match itself, I felt kind of dragged on a little bit. It was pretty enjoyable, but it was just to the points it could have ended, and it was just God, it looked like Cody had no chance the whole time, And that was my problem with the storyline. They were trying to get people to sympathize for the Big Show. People to say, I feel bad for the Big Show. What the fuck is there to feel bad about the Big Show about? He's 500 pounds. He's a giant. He could probably kick most people's asses. Cody Rhodes is a little shit making fun of him. What the fuck am I going to feel bad for the Big Show for? I know Big Show could probably kick his ass in real life. I'm not going to feel bad for the Big Show. That was my problem with the feud. That they were trying to make us feel bad for the Big Show. When in reality, it's like, why should we feel bad for the Big Show? The Big Show could kick Cody Rhodes' ass. And it pretty much showed this match. Big Show pretty much had a lot of control in this match. Cody Rhodes, besides like a beautiful disaster and maybe, I think he hit a DDT. I don't remember. But, you know, he got some kicks and punches in. But Big Show was just like a dominant monster. Knockout punches Cody Rhodes. Now, the reason why I think people are going to be like, oh, this was a stupid decision, you know, hear me out here. I wanted Big Show to win this match, and I know I'm going to get flamed on that for shit. I don't care. Big Show winning this match does not hurt Cody Rhodes at all. Cody Rhodes had a match with Rey Mysterio last year at WrestleMania and won. Now, he won in a heelish fashion, but he did win a match against Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is a higher profile marquee name than the Big Show. Sure, this wasn't a title match. Sure, the Rey Mysterio match wasn't a title match, but Rey Mysterio is still a higher marquee name, and Big Show never had a big-time singles WrestleMania win. And with Cody Rhodes as IC champion, do you really think, with the WWE, how they build stars nowadays, where a new star, when they come in, they're normally baby faces, which is true. I mean, normally heels. Do you really think they could have found a baby face to take Cody Rhodes' place and hold that IC strap? No! What has WWE done with mid-card babyfaces over the last, I don't know, 4 years? They let them rot. They don't do jack shit. They kind of defend the title. They hold the title for 8 months until a well-deserving heel wins it. And then that heel, after they lose it, they end up either going for the world title or they end up becoming the babyface and getting a huge monster push. Cody Rhodes is going to be on that push. People, don't worry. Cody Rhodes will be on the push. It doesn't matter. This doesn't hurt Cody Rhodes at all, in my opinion. If anything, this helps the IC title, because now Big Show's holding it, a guy who's a former world champion. He's holding the IC belt, and when WWE brings in a new heel, Big Show will be on that marquee level. You know, he is a big name out there. He's not on the level of Rey Mysterio, like I said, but he's a big name out there. People know who he is. And it's impressive when a heel can come in and beat a Big Show, a guy named the Big Show, in a one-on-one match for the IC title. It'll help boost his credibility. That's what I'm saying. I don't think WWE could find a babyface to have Cody Rhodes drop the belt to, and I felt dropping it to Big Show was a smart move. I don't think it was a terrible move. Flame me all you want, my opinion. At least I backed it up. Hey, what can I say? Then the next match, and this is where it's like, why? Now, I understand why they probably put this match here for the time, and it makes sense why, but why? The end of the era match. I'm sorry. This was my match of the night. This was the match that really had me emotionally attached to. The whole match itself, with Undertaker, Triple H, and Shawn, what they were saying to each other, you know, the psychology of things, and then the damage scars you saw, you know, yeah, we got a little bit of blood, not a lot of blood. Taker's back is all welted up in those chair shots. Freaking HBK wanting to stop the match, but he doesn't want to. And it's like he's worried about his best friend. His best friend saying, end the match, end the match. And then Shawn's like, no, no. And, you know, Shawn making sure Taker doesn't get hurt. And Shawn being all confused. It was like an emotional investment. And it was very emotional. Great story told in that ring. And Undertaker goes 20-0. Fuck yes. I literally felt like there was at least 2 times during this match. Maybe 3. I could say there was possibly 3 times during this match where I thought the streak was over. And then when Taker lipped Triple H, tombstoned him for the final time, I actually thought Triple H might have kicked out, but when it didn't happen, I was like, wow. And when Taker got up at the end, where it was like, oh my god, can Taker not get up again? When he got up, and then he helped Triple H up, and then him, Shawn Michaels, and Undertaker and Triple H, you know, they were hugging on the top of the ramp after it just felt like, wow, that was the end of an era. And I know many people are like, oh, well, they're still good. The Chris Jericho, Christian. Guys, this is what I'm trying to say. When they mean end of an era, they don't mean the Attitude Era. They mean the pioneers that started the Attitude Era. The Chris Jericho part of the pioneers that started the Attitude Era. No. Was Edge? No. Was Christian? No. The pioneers who started the Attitude Era, Stone Cold, retired. Semi. Who knows? Shawn Michaels, retired, semi, who knows. Undertaker, still around, who knows what they're doing after Mania. And Triple H. Those are like the main pioneers. The Rock, he's one of the pioneers. Mick Foley, gone. You know, those are the main pioneers. That's who they're talking about. They're not talking about the Attitude Era in itself. They're talking about the people who built the Attitude Era and made it for where these stars from the Attitude Era came alive. That's what they're trying to talk about. They're not talking about, you know, the Attitude Era in itself. They're talking about the era of superstars that pioneered the way for this new era to emerge. Just trying to make that clear, because many people are like, oh, hey, it's not really the end of an era. It's like, no, they're talking about the pioneers. So yeah, pretty much great match. Match of the night for me. Awesome show. Then next up, John Laurinaitis and Team Teddy Long have their little tag team match. And I'm sorry, after Undertaker Triple H, I couldn't see what the fuck was going on. I was still amazed by that match. This match was, I guess, solid. It's like, if you're gonna buy this WrestleMania DVD, just skip Undertaker Triple H, watch this match, enjoy it for what it's worth, and you might think differently. But after Undertaker Triple H, trying to watch this match, it was kind of like it's like blurry. So it was solid, nothing special. Team Laurinaitis wins, yes, and The Miz gets the final pinfall over Zack Ryder because Eve cost him the match. And basically, I thought this feud would be developing. This match would develop a Santino Marella and David Otunga feud. But instead, it's developing more between Zack Ryder and Eve. Woo! Then we get to Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. And Johnny Ace, with all his wisdom, said, "You know what, Punk? If you can't disqualify Jericho, win the title." Why did this need to be added to the match? It only played a role till the beginning. The best wrestling match. Was this a great match? Was this a good match? I'm not going to lie. The crowd was really dead in this match. I couldn't get into this match. I'm sorry. I think it was me personally. I couldn't really get into this match. And I think the reason why was because I was so amped up for Cena versus Rock. I was like, oh, it's one more match away before Cena versus Rock. And it was a fine match. I just couldn't get into it. And I'll talk about more what I mean by getting into cards and shit at the end when I'm giving my final grade, but I just couldn't get into it. Punk wins by making Jericho tap out. And my question is, Punk made Jericho tap out. Punk has retained his titles twice against Jericho. We count the Elimination Chamber. And he made Jericho tap out. What more can you do with this feud? Punk made Jericho tap out in the grandest stage of them all. What more can you do? I don't know. We'll have to find out on Monday Night Raw. But now we get on to the match that everyone has been waiting for a year. It's true. This match was the match most casual fans probably came over to people's houses to watch. That most people ordered WrestleMania to watch. The Rock versus John Cena. I'm not going to go over the concerts because I thought they were not that great. Flow Rider, I thought they did a decent job. And Machine Gun Kelly, he did okay. You know, I thought they both did okay. I didn't think one was like, oh, no, it was spectacular. Like, the concerts are kind of like, man. It was like, did we really need these? But Rock versus John Cena. You know, Rock versus John Cena, I think many people are going to criticize that both men working in the ring. I'm not going to do that. I thought both men did fine in this matchup. This wasn't the match of the night. I think what ruined this matchup for me was that crowd. I'm sorry for the Miami fans and Justin of the Tree of Woe Show, but I'm pretty sure Justin of the Tree of Woe Show, who did go to WrestleMania, and DreamBoy899, and whoever the fuck else went to WrestleMania that watches my videos, I'm pretty sure you guys are screaming your asses off, because obviously if you're a subscriber of me, you know how to have fun. But everyone else was kind of just like that. It just didn't feel like, you know, the CM Punk Money in the Bank feel, or the ECW one at San Hogan versus Rock. It just didn't feel like that kind of feeling. And it started out in the beginning when Cena came out with his new Boston Celtics shirt, and freaking Rock came out, and then afterwards it just kind of died down, and these fans were like, man. And I didn't think the match was that bad. I thought it was good. It's like actually my second match of the night. And that's what kind of bugs me. It was just like the fans were dead, and I can understand why they were dead, because Undertaker Triple H, fuck, I would be dead after watching that match alone. Trust me, I went to SummerSlam this year, and I'll tell you this. Randy Orton versus Christian. They're live. Being there live, that match was fucking awesome, and it drained me. I couldn't cheer for Punk versus Cena after that. I was pretty much sitting during Punk versus Cena, sitting down, relaxing, enjoying the match. And then the last time I cheered during SummerSlam was when Kevin Nash fucking came out. I can see why, but it just kind of irked me. But the fans tried, and The Rock gets the win, and that made me happy. And I know many people are like, "This is stupid. The Rock should have passed the torch." Blah, blah, blah. Listen, people ordered this show for The Rock versus John Cena. But who do you really think the people order to see The Rock? The Rock is the main selling point of this WrestleMania. You cannot deny it. He is. What got people talking about WrestleMania this year? What got people really excited? The Rock versus John Cena. What got people excited for WrestleMania last year? Because people thought The Rock was going to actually wrestle last year. I had casual fans come over to my house, thought The Rock was actually wrestling, when in reality he wasn't. He was just a guest host. Rock is the guy that people want to see. They're paying their money to see The Rock. I would feel gypped if I paid my money as a casual fan, watch this card, and then afterwards see the guy that I want to see the most. The guy that I paid my 65, 55, how much should we want to pay? Hell, if you want to go metric system, 45, 30 pounds, whatever. This is the guy people want to see. This is the guy that people are paying to see. They want to see The Rock win. They want to see The Rock do his stuff. Long-term investment. Yes, Cena should have won. But really? Why upset the people? You already did a good job building up the other stars. Sure, Sheamus got shit built. Fuck that shit. Punk did win against Chris Jericho that many Attitude Era fans could be like, wow, he beat Chris Jericho? Holy shit. Undertaker and Triple H put on a really great match that many people probably would say, man, I wonder if WWE puts all these matches up all the time. A lot of stores did get some showcasing and really did help their stock and really did help maybe WWE stock, maybe. So The Rock winning to me does not hurt. Cena's going to be there and you know what he's going to say, oh, I lost, blah, 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 blah. You know, all that other shit. We know what Cena's going to say. And no, I do not want to see Cena versus Rock 2, because really I would have no interest for Cena versus Rock 2. I saw the first one, I was fine with it. It was a good match. Or, okay, whatever you want to put my words into it. So, final overall thoughts. WrestleMania 28. What did I think about it? WrestleMania 28. It was a mixed bag of kind of thoughts and, you know, feelings. I felt that, you know, the show was decent. It was an okay Mania. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. It could satisfy you if you want to go back and watch a WrestleMania and say, hey, you know, I want to watch a WrestleMania. Which one? Oh, I'll watch 28. Yeah, I'll watch that one, like, on your spare time. But it's not really a Mania where it's just like you could put on your top 5. Maybe some people like this, love this Mania. I personally just thought once the match of Sheamus and Daniel Bryan happened, it was like, oh wow, you know, this card seems like it's going to be bad. Then the card kind of picked up a little bit. Then Triple H Undertaker happened. Then the rest was a blur. And I feel WWE structured this card really bad. And that's kind of hard because many people after Undertaker Triple H, they were expecting a lot more matches like that on that same caliber level. But they weren't. And that was the theme. I felt Undertaker versus Triple H, Rock versus Cena were like the main highlights of the show. The only thing I feel Rock and Cena didn't accomplish was giving us that big moment. But The Rock winning, that was awesome to me. Overall, I would give WrestleMania 28 a C. That's a decent grade, a C, you know, pretty much a C. And did I feel like I was gypped of my money? Did I feel like, oh my god, I don't feel happy about buying the show? No, I felt it was worth my money. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't terrible. This was like 27 last year. Yeah, I would feel gypped. I would feel like, man, why did I pay like the 65 for the HD? I should have just bought this $35 for shit, you know. Pretty much what I gotta say there. So thank you all for watching this. My final video for wrestling. But hey, if you guys want to hear my thoughts on anything else, like sports and everything, link, make it. Podomatic.com, chillinwithchase.podomatic.com. You know, that's my podcast. I do a podcast on there. I'm going to have people from the YWC in there, and we're going to talk like wrestling and, you know, sports. You know, I love sports too. And the reason why I'm doing a podcast and not YouTube is, first off, a podcast pretty much for me is, it's pretty much like a video, but it's like just crunch. It's like more longer, and it's pretty much like 3 videos of mine in one. And I can do it weekly and not really do a lot of videos all the time and try to keep my subscriber rate going, so that way I can become a popular YouTuber on here. With Podomatic, you know, I can take my time, do whatever, have fun, and my friends at school listen to it, and my friend and the people on YouTube that support me listen to it. So yeah, you know, that's a good following to me. I don't need the most followers on Podomatic. I do it for fun, and it's a weekly thing, so I don't really have to focus too much on it. If I miss an episode, people will understand because I'm doing it for fun. So if you guys want to hear more thoughts from me, check that out. This is Chase Oliver 68. I'm kind of depressed. There's no little Chris, and I wonder who could that be. Little Chris. Little Chris. Little Chris, what did you think of WrestleMania? What? You thought it sucked? Oh, Chris, come on, man. It wasn't that bad. Ow! Little Chris, why'd you do that? Man. Are you mad because R-Truth lost? Look, I'm mad that R-Truth lost too, but it was because of that Hosky Eve. Yeah, fuck you. She can suck our dicks. Actually, we would enjoy that too much. But little Chris, even though he's late for the party, he's here. I'm here. Check out the podcast. Follow me on Twitter. Add me on Facebook. Don't subscribe because this channel is fucking dead after this video. Chase Oliver 68 saying, see y'all for the last time.